Hey, it's been a while. I'm quitting Banshee Hunt. I'm not quitting Epic 7. I'm still playing like an absolute addict. Last season was rough for me because I think I was just kind of like burnt out. I was just not having fun with the game anymore. But I'm quitting Banshee. I don't want to farm Banshee anymore. That's for two main reasons. The first is I'm tired of getting punished for having counter set by units that like have anti-counter abilities. Like I'm just tired of like having being countered for just like the set I'm using. It's been in kind of like I lose a lot of games to it, and I just feel like I feel bad. It feels bad. Second part of that is part of Epic 7's game design, essentially regarding counter set. And the third part of it is that I'm just getting tired of how I'm playing Epic 7, and that all culminates into the overall theme of Banshee is not the funny set anymore. That's when I started playing. Everyone's like, Wyvern, 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 Wyvern. And I was like, I do not want to play like everyone else. I want to do my own little thing because I want to feel unique. That's like basically. I know there's a ton of other Banshee gamers, but it makes me feel special. Okay, so I want to do Banshee. I didn't want to do. Didn't want to. I want to buck the trend. I want to be different. And now Banshee is like all over the place because they were like, yeah, we should make characters better for Banshee gamers and stuff like that. So the first part is there's a lot of units that came out with counter abilities, like Martial Artist Ken, like Arya, all these like really insanely good units that have counter. And Rowana was not enough anymore. Rowana it was not enough. So we have Lionheart, Sumia, we've got Biblis, and we've got honestly, really, it's just those three. But then we've also got some things like kind of Pillis, and basically you have a lot of things that punish you for having counterattacks just because there's like so many like insanely good just counterattack heroes as it stands. And so sometimes I've lost a game where someone drafted Lionheart Sirmia and I didn't have any counter units, and then my Arrowbell is on counter set and she counterattacked and I died. It's like why? Why is this happening to me? So yeah, I'm tired of that happening. So I don't really want to be doing it. This hand's getting tired. We're gonna switch hands. I don't really want to be part of that anymore. The second one was Epic 7's game design. All the champions coming out these days basically are like either I'm useless with counter because it would make me too good, or I'm busted with counter. I'm basically designed for counter. And yeah, so that's like kind of what's going on. So I feel like with my initial goal to like build everything on counter, it was like, oh, it's gonna be funny, but then a lot of times it just like sucks or it's just not good. So like all my supports are like triple resist gear or like a free speed set gear that I got with offset resist, things like that, where it's like, okay, well, why are we doing this? Basically, like it sucks. You can't really build support units. And like the units that are good with counter are like really really good, and the units that are like not good with counter are like kind of not good. So like, you're just stuck in like this awkward spot of like, oh, I guess we'll skip this hero because it's not good on counter. And then I guess the third point, what I kind of lost my train of thought. But the third point, it's like it's just not the funny set anymore. That a lot has to do with what I basically the culmination of the 2 points before. Like Epic 7 is not really designing characters that would be like, oh, this would be kind of funny with counter. It's either like this is like you got to build them on counter, or you just like they're like pushback on CR pushback on your opponent, which doesn't do anything on counter, right? So it's kind of blah. The last thing, so funny and not funny set. So the main gist here is there's a lot of characters that I love the designs of. I think are awesome. I want to build these characters. Like I love Fumir. I love her every day. I like the story. I like the design. She's a little bit crazy. It's great. I like her appearance. It's great. I love it. But does she work on counter set? No. Does she work on destruction set? No. Does she work on resist set? No. Does she work on lifesteal set? No. So there's a lot of characters that like that I feel like have been coming out, and I'm just kind of like, well, I guess they're a skip. I guess I can't build them. Oh well. And I pull them because I like them, but I can't really utilize them, and I'm also kind of sick of that. I've definitely benefited from the buff to destruction set over the time period, just because I've got a lot of pretty decently good destruction set. But yeah, I'm just it doesn't work for everyone. So I'm tired of not being able to build the characters I want. I am tired of like waiting for like either really broken counter set units or not. So we're switching. We're not doing Banshee anymore. But you might have remembered from the beginning of the video when I said I don't like farming Wyvern. So what's the play? What's the play, Durian? What's the play, Chris? The play is Katie's. We're gonna be revenge set gamers, baby. That's the new funny set. That's the new wave. So you're gonna start seeing some revenge set builds coming out. I have one unit on revenge that was just total random chance. My Leth. She's been on revenge since forever. It's actually been working out for me, so I can't complain. I like it. And yeah, so Katie's, that's the new funny set, baby. So you're gonna see a lot of revenge set stuff from me, which means if you're just playing, you know, Wyvern stuff, it should be like he just has a little bit less speed than I do, and you can kind of copy the builds, which should help generally more people. I think that'll be nice too. Oh, other arm's getting tired. Switch again. And then of course I've got a lot of good gear on my people right now, right? So I'm not going to change that unless I really want to. But it's actually been so good for me ever since I made the switch, which was maybe like a month ago. I started farming. I haven't really built anyone out of it yet, but I made the switch. It's been so good for me mentally. It's made me like more excited to build characters. I'm like theory crafting stuff, get more excited about things. So basically, we're going to be trying to abuse like vampires. They got immortality. They'll go to 0. You get the massive revenge set buff. We're going to do speed buff characters, because characters that have speed buff, it's going to be on the total speed. So when they get low, they get fast, and then the speed gets them faster. That's why the Lethe ends up working out pretty well. She goes real fast at low HP. And then the other kind of things are like warrior artifacts, like border coin, things that boost speed. We're basically looking at people that can stay low HP with like immortalities and barriers, and people that get speed boosts like speed buff or border coin, things like that, so they can get like super fast. That's the plan. I'm really excited. My plan is to put up a video for me building Immortal Wukong Son Goku. That's gonna be my first dream revenge set. Also Huayang, I really want to get her on a revenge set, so because of that L's fist, baby. But Wukong is going to be flying, absolutely flying when I get this build. That's going to be the first one. Look forward to like a full build with me video. It'll be long, but just hang out and chill. All right, I've had enough. My arms are both very tired, so appreciate you watching. Yeah, still playing, just not doing Banshee anymore. Look forward to it. I'm having a lot more fun mentally because of it. And also third slot protection RTA has been so much more fun. All right, I'll catch you on Orbis. See ya orbiting. We got to work on that. Peace.